Ugh, I feel like a turkey. Roasting. Absolutely roasting. Okay, so this is us. I don't know what our name is. We called ourselves Firewalker once and Lieutenant Love, so I take that to mean that's who we are. It's probably fine. We really need to get new pants, though. And we got, like, a ridiculous amount of quests right now. I've given up trying to pretend like I know who I am, though, which is kind of, like, a bit off.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I don't think anything for this town's paid for, really.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's common sense.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through the trash? Will you keep me out too? What? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? We need those keys. Oh no. I don't like these options so far. I'm kind of leaning towards, I mean, I've been going for the really unhinged answers just to see how they go. Because I think they're really funny, but like... Taco Bell? Oh, I could go for some Taco Bell. My order is a fries supreme, sub refried beans, and then whatever those double tacos are, that it has the soft shell and the hard shell, and they put cheese in between. Oh, by God. Zeus, hi! Welcome in.
Yes.
What? Wow, this guy's so, like, heartless. Good call. So would I. Teach a man to fish. Oh, no. But I need those leftovers to survive. It's true.
I'm not a fishing teacher. That is not why we keep our trash locked. Any place with a kitchen does it. It's not political, I assure you. Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked.
Got one of those
The Whirling
meal
in
deal
Rags
combos
is
and
not
then 2
special
extra
in that
burritos.
regard.
Oh, man. Now you're making me want Taco Bell. But I don't want to go to the other side of town for it, because then I'll be up, like, oh my God. I got the worst Taco Bell. You're waiting for, like, 30 minutes for, like, a single taco.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side.
Maybe
of
I'll
the
go for Taco
Centennial
Bell sometime
Revolution,
this week.
where he headed the 9-day government.
I hear we get to vote
Mazov
for
is
weird
considered
text
the father
options.
of
You
scientific
sure do.
communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
And it'll be like, so this thing here in the corner is, I guess, the polling button. So it only gives you 15 seconds, so I'm hoping that there's not a huge amount of lag. So like, for example, if I click this... Oh, it won't let me do it on this one. Okay. Okay, so, was it economist? Where he headed the 11-day government. Mazov was considered the father of scientific communism. Yum yum, tell me
He
more.
killed himself.
Oh!
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need
What
those
do you need them
keys.
for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
I've never gotten just one taco from Taco Bell, just a small, like 2 or 3. I think I went one time and I went for like the most basic, like value menu thing where it was essentially like it couldn't have been more than like a 2-item burrito with like fries on the side. I was waiting for like 30-40 minutes and we were the only people there. Like it was ridiculous. I was like, so much for fast food, am I right?
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
What the hell was that text on the bottom? So about that money I owe, I've seen something here at the Whirling Gate, a thing I need to talk about. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Damn.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Hell yeah. Okay. We got a plan. I think these gloves are great. Like, it's a real fashion statement. Never waited longer than 10 minutes at Taco Bell? Oh my god. There's been like a few places, like, okay, so sometimes I'll go to McDonald's for breakfast in the morning. Now, granted, it's the only McDonald's within like a 20-minute range kind of deal. I have waited at least 10 minutes for an Egg McMuffin. And I was like, there is no reason for me to have had to wait like this.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What do you mean?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there? Open the lid. Another time, maybe.
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow.
Oh, is there another
Your
dead
hand
body?
is still on the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags,
I don't know
and
what's going
organic
on with the
waste.
text that's popping up down here.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Mm-hmm. Dig in Hobocop style for extra content. Oh my god. Look under the boxes and curtains, pick out the rags, search the food waste, or just close the lid. I'm kind of going Hobocop. I'm really gonna like just push myself into that. Because it's part of our epic lore. I don't understand how this works exactly, to be honest. I didn't really understand when it came up. But we get experience, I guess, from doing it. Problem, a cop and a hobo. A hobocop. Upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobocop doesn't heed anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides? Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. So, like, that's a part of our epic lore. So I guess we can, like, fill all of these spots in theory. And then we, like, research it? I don't know. But we have to unlock the different things. Somehow. But we lose composure because of being ungainly and rambling. So there's some pluses and some negatives, I guess. Which I don't understand. Like, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. So about that Christmas karaoke mix? Oh god. We could. I don't know if it'd be very good. Most of the Christmas songs I know are the ones that you sing at church. Or we can sing fun classics like on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, so like this is getting put down by a bunch of stuff. So in my head, we can just, if we level it up, we negate the bad. Eh? So it will be a lot smoother if I just keep leveling it up. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues.
ooh,
So shiny.
what's a knock
It's a
cannon?
giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2
How do we
tubes?
know all this?
It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'm into hi-fi. I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug and returns his sight to the trash. Okay, let's pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
I prefer Grandma got run over by a reindeer. You know what's bad? I don't remember all the words. Said Grandma got run over by a reindeer coming home from my house Christmas Eve. Is that it? Grandma got ran over by a Meekbee. I am cruel. You get bonus points, really, when they're older. Okay, among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers? Oh my
As the
god.
legs of
Guys,
the
guys,
slime-covered
we might have
jeans
new
begin to
piston pants.
unspool from the garbage. A rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, or maybe it's the dead body's pants. Okay.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
I realized after having to listen to like Christmas music sitting next to my coworker in the last like week and a half that I unconsciously know most of the words to a lot of the songs that play, and the only ones that I enjoy are like stupid ones that aren't classics. Like Mistletoe, I don't know why I like that Christmas song, but I do. You can say there's no such thing as Santa. No, I used to know like anything on the like Green Christmas by the Bare Naked Ladies, classic.
Drop them in here, officer.
What? I can't believe he's taking our potential future genes from us.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
It's a good thing we have these gloves on.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Or we could do Muppets. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know the words to those either. I know we're Marley and Marley, our hearts were painted black.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
I think my problem at this point with music is I have so many songs that I only know bits. Siberian Orchestra, Carol of the Bells. Always a classic. It's bad because I know the song, but in my head I'm still going ding fries are done, ding fries are done, ding fries are done.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it
Oh,
in an
what was it
urban
that keeps
scenario.
coming on? There's like
You want more?
me too. Oh no. There's like an orchestral cover of something to do with bells. But every single time it comes on, all I can think of is Peter and the Wolf. Like I wonder is that no, it'd break rules if I play the Peter and the Wolf probably. You know the one where it has like full narration and every single animal in it is like a different thing. Like there's a duck and the duck's an oboe. And please say I'm not the only one who knows this. Because like literally every time this version of like I don't know if it's like Jingle Bells or what, but every time it comes on without fail I think it's Peter and the Wolf, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why is this playing at Christmas?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
My other thing is anything that I'm gonna even say on stream that has to do with Christmas music, I'm gonna joke about it because I can't sing anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna joke about it all. That's all, I think. I
We
don't
should go
think
to
that's
Bart
all. There's
again
gotta be
and ask
more
if
in
he knows
here.
who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting
Nah,
that
it couldn't be
force.
Kuno. You think someone from Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Hmm.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Okay, look under the box of
You see
cartons.
milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Well, that's not good. That's kind of ominous.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Hmm.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your
Your
hands.
organic waste.
Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
Ooh! What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Yeah, pick it out, pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
How does he know it's a man's?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Well, that's awkward.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Oh no, it must have been cramping my style. Has foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whining threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. Oh. That could be like so many things though. I do like the cramping my style thing. Although, thinking I didn't want to be a cop anymore is probably not a good answer to give the guy that we want to trust us enough to let us, like, do things.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse.
Oh, we
Official
are
notes
missing our
sometimes contain
badge and our
informants' names,
gun.
even undercover operatives.
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Oh boy.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay, what did I write in my handy dandy notebook? It's the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a close look. Maybe it could be salvaged.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper.
Oh no.
Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Boy, we're gross.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh,
Below the pathetics,
our mind's
terror.
brutal.
Do not look into its blue heart.
Okay, browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Uh-oh.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Okay.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Okay. Let's do the station
These are
call.
quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. A monetary penalization ranging from 20
yike.
to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real.
Wait, these
but
are just
that
paperwork
requires
for us to
special
like give
paperwork.
out, right?
The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Easy enough, I guess.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Well, I'm really glad we found our garbage clipboard, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do any of this in proper police work.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
I don't know if we sound like we're a good cop or a bad cop at this point. Like, obviously our case files and all of our paperwork have ended up in a dumpster with toilet paper stuck to them and a very questionable odor, so that's not great.
Work strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Ah, so we're a starter, but also a quitter.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Better than Mom Cop. Mom Cop makes you feel guilty without saying a word. True. Okay. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? There was mention of a naming convention here. Count the pages. I have to open the official case. Is there room? I'm done inspecting these. I think we're gonna... I'm curious about the naming convention. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to ask the lieutenant if 2 cases a week is good because he's going to be very judgy. He already is very judgmental of everything that we do. Like,
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration
oh, like I'm
from
writing a
snoop fiction
story.
and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my! And they're written in capital
Yes,
letters,
all
too.
caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder
Really just
features
rolls off the
prominently
tongue.
throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
So what does Dad Cop do? Just says yes. I didn't do it. Okay, then. Just kidding.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Okay, commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you. Oh, we're using
The
the monkey
tasks
pen.
you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Dad Cop looks at you disappointedly, and you can help but feel like you've let down your entire Cop family.
Inspect the victim's
Oh,
body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
okay. Cross out the ones you've
A
already finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains
Like, I
is
want
to name
Kuno to
the
become a
case.
cop. I think he'd be a much more fun buddy to have than Kim here.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Ooh. What should we name our case? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Furies are at home in the mirror. The Setting Sun. Shit on a Stick. It's a lot of options. I feel like the Furies are at home in the mirror really, like, captures a lot of information, and none of it has to do with, like, the guy hanging from the tree. The Hanged Man is too on the nose. Maybe the Setting Sun? I also like Shit on a Stick, but we'll do the Setting Sun. Seems weird.
It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. Something more concrete, perhaps? You have
Ugh.
something concrete.
Are we
mundane,
literally gonna
usual.
call it, like, the
Usual
Hanged Man?
is boring.
Yeah.
We
Shit
don't
on a
do
Stick?
that.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot, or they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So,
Fun is outlawed with this guy. What a knock!
great.
Oh
That's
my
great.
god.
That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name.
Wow.
We have a very good name for the
Kim's
case now.
boring. Where's the disco tag? Good question.
I'm going to start calling it
How's
the
it going,
Hanged
Jen?
Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Kim, all my cases are employing a convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a
Why is
holdover
that?
from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution,
How's
when the
it going,
organization had
Happy
little
Sunday?
idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Wow. Hilarious.
I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Oof.
It was a workplace accident.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Maybe, can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected.
Shit.
You just don't have the intellectual rigor to... It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was? It's blue.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly.
Oh.
Is there a hidden compartment? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
How would I open
With
it?
your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Inspect
An
the clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Wow, there's so many details you can get out of a clipboard. Shame that I don't think any of these will be relevant in the
What?
end.
That thing, it's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting
I
stamp,
do believe
mine
that we
has my
grabbed
station
one of
number
his
and address.
flashlights.
The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Okay,
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Do I do I inspect the toilet paper? I don't really want to smell it. I don't think that's gonna go well.
It's not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens.
Damn.
Then you bend it some. Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
Unfortunate,
the ledger
really.
quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
That's no good. What else do we have? Oh, we have a mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
There's so many options. Mug's an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your innate ideology. Mug will be useful by denouncing it. I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Oh my god.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out?
Ugh. Okay, I guess we should
An
interact
intricate
with the
web
picture of the
blue
tattoos
lines
too.
stretches across the torso of the hanged man. It almost looks like they for you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. For you to discover. Gone.
Oh god. Okay, well. Read the watermarks? Why do we have to turn on the headlights if we have like a handheld? Okay, now if I interact then
It's
with...
the ledger you own, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. Arson, petty theft. You don't exactly close them.
Oh, I was really hoping that would work. Unfortunate. Could have saved ourselves a trip back to the car. Can't help feeling like Kim is like regretting ever... I wonder if they're like part of the like police force by choice actually.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Boy, it's loud.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Intriguing.
There she is. Revèche à l'ouest.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then
Wow,
some.
that's impressive.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it?
That's it.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see.
Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
he says, his finger near the top of the map, on the segment of the coast jutting out on the great ocean. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Oh. Well, that... Kim, what's up, pessimist?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I volunteered? Wait, 18 years I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. I was a hobo and I lived under a boat. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. Feels like I went around apologizing all the time. Don't really think I have any idea. Let's go. Probably some boring office job, same as
No
everyone
shame
else.
in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades.
Damn, we're a
Usually,
good cop.
Clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
That's not too many. Is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen?
Definitely not.
Oh, damn. Good cop, Meeks cop. The chaos overpowers any ability for us to be good. That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
So obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly
But
of
it
these
seems
officers.
as though
Oh
you
god.
are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? How do you handle the strain? Are you sure I shouldn't pour one out for the fallen boys?
Yes,
Oh god, he has killed somebody. Declining to elaborate.
It's not
Must
a
be a
problem
lot.
for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the
everyone
strain?
has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Gives you meaningful look. Oh,
Personally,
I
find
see.
it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
He's pointing out our drinking problem. Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening?
Oh,
You've already
lame.
got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks
The
for
lieutenant
this.
nods.
Put
Right.
the ledger
I'll
away.
go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Oh, okay. Boring cop 2. Sorry cop 1. Wow, that's a weird statistic. We've got 2 points for ultra liberal, 1 for good cop, bad cop. I don't even know what that would be. What drinking problem? You're able to drink every drink, especially alcohol? True. Okay. What should we try next? Getting the body down, shooting it down, or asking for help. I feel like we need to ask for help, but I also agree in a way with Kim that we probably shouldn't. Do that. I also should probably check out the room that I was staying in to see if I can find my handy dandy badge. Ooh, the kitchen's open. We should probably go in there too. Maybe it's under the door? Kim tries not to look at your broken down
Kim
bathroom
also
door.
tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
This is awkward.
The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
I did it my way. Oh no! This is where the magic happens. Okay, I'm between I did it my way and this is where the magic happens. I would be apologetic, but I'm tired of being boring. There's like, God, those are really hard. You're looking at the destruction like that's a question.
I can see that.
Yeah. He takes a step toward the door. It looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I am desperately trying to find my badge. I was kind of hoping it would be in my room, but I guess not. What have we got in here? Dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. Why pine trees? The aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Well, it looks like we're about to make a new best friend here. Because, you know, we're gonna bring out all the charm.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
This somehow doesn't seem sanitary. There's a lot of smoke.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Oh my god, you've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Wow. One failed interaction and that entire conversation got a lot less
a
useful.
heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Oh, like our clipboard. I wonder where this door
do?
leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Pine Sol, except Pine Sol doesn't really smell like pine. It really doesn't. I do like using Pine Sol, though. It's one of the better cleaners, I think, out there. It's part of the Whirling Rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, may we find something pertinent to the investigation? Oh, we may find something.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini-side investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door, the door does not budge.
Okay, well, I think it's a walk-in freezer, quite frankly. Not much of a mystery there. I hate the smell of Pine Sol. I have, like, the
I hope
lavender
you-
scented one, I think, and it's not the worst. Here's the trash container key. Oh yeah, I guess we should give that back.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Just trash. Just kidding. I found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
That's kind of weird the way you said that, man. Maybe you don't remember putting them there? Maybe you were sleepwalking. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes? What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the
Oh,
kitchen.
yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do
no,
you have...
I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's
This
attempting
guy.
to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him get to pretend he's
He
indifferent?
looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I feel like that's a jab at me.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should
Shame we're
find out
broke.
who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we
We
find
don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. So we're out of luck. again for a bit. So still no luck on the badge front. I was kind of hoping it would be like buried in my room or something. Not so lucky on that. Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno if he knows anything. Oh man, I don't know if I'm ready for another conversation with Kuno yet. I do really need to, we really need to get that body down. Guess we better get ready to talk to Kuno. He's gonna rip us a new one. I don't know if I can emotionally take this.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's a great question. I gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig?
God, this kid. Boy points to his chest with both thumbs. Both thumbs. So you refer to yourself in third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Oh no.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Uh-oh. Put you up to this.
Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Oh my god.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to
put
this.
You up to this yourself when you decided to.
Listen to your friend.
Phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Kim, did you do this?
We're all in this together! The banana poiko's losing it!
The lieutenant doesn't even shrug.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck us! Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
Rolling super hard.
Yeah.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I do kind of want to, like, hit him, but...
Look.
Kuno whispers, even softer than before, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
No! Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. How do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
Whoa.
I'm gonna fuck
Get
that
out of my
Kuno
head,
up.
Kuno. Get out of
I'm
my
gonna
head.
Shut this shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Brutal.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your question. Remember, this
Oh,
changes
no.
shit.
Click, 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 click.
Okay, I have more questions about the crime
Yeah.
scene.
The kingdom of Kuno.
The
fuck
dead
do you
man's
want with it?
clothes were in the trash container. Point to the container. How did you get
Yeah,
there?
Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Mm,
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno
Wow.
could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants? No, Kuno, you don't know anything about tampering. About the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants. Oh no, I do have pants. And they're pretty piston, which is great, but like,
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit.
whoa.
Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Wow. I didn't know there was that kind of scientist.
Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Hmm.
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Hell yeah.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Might be interested in these pants. We'll talk
All right,
later.
Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal
Hell
your
yeah.
money, Kuno.
Oh, we're gonna have matching pants, and then I can become Kuno too.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you.
There was also
What
a
that
mug in the
is,
trash. Show him
however,
the mug.
Remains a puzzle for now.
the fuck. A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this adequate depiction of a South Samaritan man have anything to do with it? Does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it? Actually, talking about this makes me uncomfortable. Hmm.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Yeah, that's it, Kuno. That's it.
Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval. Good, good, good.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Wow.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Okay, well,
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
guess we'll like discuss the
fuck
body
about
with
it?
him again. Where's the rest
Kuno
of his
doesn't give
armor?
a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried
Oh,
to
we
get
got
the
him to
helmet off.
talk.
It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
Ivysaur, hello, welcome in. What do you mean you threw it away?
Yeah? That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
It's true, Kuno really doesn't give a shit. You weren't wrong.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Ooh, who do you mean?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's the one you wanna talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Good stuff.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
Yeah, we aren't gonna pass that. Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, Kuno. Fuck you too. Okay, so we need to go to the harbor gates, I guess. Oh my god, there's too many things. Really, I want to try and shoot the body down. But I have a feeling if we do that, it's just gonna, like, fall apart. Rendering everything pointless. I'm glad you already like this game and it's day 1 afternoon. Honestly, it's so good. I don't know what things are supposed to be like for the most part and how making your own character influences things. But we went with electrochemistry for the signature skill. Which everybody's shaken their head at so far, but I think it's hilarious. I don't know, I haven't had any issues yet. Drugs give huge stat bonuses, make you cool, that's what I'm saying. Also, we say really out-of-pocket shit, which I'm really enjoying. It really feeds into my chaotic nature quite well. Oh, new friends.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy
What
the game,
is this?
alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Damn.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
I got this. Ball time.
Questions never. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Oh yeah. Okay, acting without hesitation. Let's fucking go.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You, God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time as frozen.
Feel the ball. Taking the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Feel
the
the
cold
ball.
metal ball is surprisingly smooth
Gotta get a
against your neck.
true
It
image.
has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrated, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Man bull. Oh no. There's time for glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Hell yeah, man, we're so cool. Time to
Some
throw this
would
man
still
ball.
say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right tricep, that's
I
for
don't care
sure.
if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger. I don't understand
Remember
why.
Our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Ooh. I thought it was shot put. Tank.
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Listen, guys, the ball's gone and I have a murder solve, alright? No, okay, we'll
Good.
fix this.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the
Jorgen
locals,
von
I have
Strongel?
no
Wait,
qualms
what?
about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. In
And most of the
Martinez,
locals?
the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Valiant parents? Really? Jesus. You tried your best.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Thank you for your time. Just leave it at that for now. Coin-operated viewers banged up, inoperable. Watch is like our badge is like somewhere around here. Ad reads broken window, Tib says windows. Oh, maybe we can be like kind and like replace the window we threw our shoe through. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles? Oh, hell yeah. I'll be back to speak to you in a moment, sir. I wonder if there's a recycling depot. Kim, you're in my way. Sir? Sir? Thank you. I like how I've just left the gloves on. Hear the distant squall of seabirds. Spider bullet holes line the wall. How far did I throw it out here? Oh my god, we're never getting that ball back. Probably be smart for me to talk to the... How bouncy is the ball? Well, I'm assuming it's a metal one. Enormous balls worth of railman. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Well, that's cool to know. We're really banking on there being somebody who's gonna be like, yeah, I'll buy your bottles from you. No problem. Oh, let's hit up our room. I know there's a lot up there. Maybe we'll be able to buy a pack of cigarettes. Though I'm still under the impression that we should be able to just bum a smoke off somebody easy peasy. It's all about the money, you know? Okay. I did not know, but thank you. Maybe this lady will let us in again. I mean, she didn't the first time. So maybe I'm out of luck. Just... Hey, lady. By the end of this, we're gonna have a spotless room. Almost livable.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The
Damn.
lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
Wow. Okay, Lieutenant. She has a back-facing window probably in her unit. Who's to say that she didn't see the whole thing? Now we'll never know. And now it's all Kim's fault. He won't take ownership of it because that's how he rolls. But... Okay, let's see if this girl will like buy our shit.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading? Let's just keep on asking things as they come. Did you ever have a retail job like this? I wish. She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop
Ooh,
Stars.
girls kissing
It's got,
girls.
like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls
She
kissing.
pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
The closest I think I ever got to this was working in a coffee shop.
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
Uh,
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
wow.
a warehouse. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay, okay. Can you tell me anything
I
about the
don't
dead
really
body?
know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
How long has it been there? What do you think happened? Thank you for your help. Okay, how long
I
has it
don't
been
know
there?
really
Long?
long.
Wow.
I don't know.
God, she's hard to
No
talk
need to
to.
worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Bring back Kuno. She's boring.
Okay. Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all. Uh-huh.
So useful. Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Tell me about the
I
economic
don't
reality.
really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
What about the physical reality
I don't
then?
know. What about it?
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is
Our
one.
government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I'm sure it's very important stuff. Where
We're
are
in
we?
Frit
No, I mean, where are we on the
as
large scale?
mankind, or as a nation, or...
I hope we make her very uncomfortable.
What will her essay prompt be?
As a nation.
We're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff. When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
What
I don't
time
know.
is it?
Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Cool.
Well.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat.
Oh, very good.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Well, it's probably... Hold up. What benefits does our current jacket give us? Understand cop culture. Oh, we should probably keep that one. We do need a new shirt, though, at some point in time, I think. No doubt.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Nice.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and
Hell
the money
yeah.
appears with a satisfying jingle.
I've never
You're
been so
a
happy to
richer
be a
man
hobo
now.
cop.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
I am still convinced we're going to be able to get free cigarettes from somebody at some point, so... We're going to save the alcohol for right before bed. It's like a reward. he's a big guy.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the
The
window.
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What about
The
the back seat?
end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Hmm.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Oh, what kind of stickers and
The driver
insignia?
has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Interesting. Foreign car kept in good condition. That's good. Doesn't seem like it's gonna do them a lot of good in this area, but... Oh, hell yeah! White tank top? My dude. Conceptualize? Ooh, that's pretty good actually, but I think maybe like... Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles! Ooh, healthy organ. Organs. It is organs. Okay. Whew! Woo! It's full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Okay. Maybe I'll talk to the
An
old person.
monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Hold that thought, everybody. I'll be right back. There's been like a whole bunch of timers going off behind me, and I just need to check to see what they are. I'm also gonna run a quick ad while I run around, so I apologize, but nothing's gonna be happening, so it's probably okay. Uno momento.
Okay, we made it, kinda. Oh, it's sad because it's true. Oh.
I think, if it weren't for the fact that I've seen, like, a few people, like, talking about Breath of the Wild, this is the only hack that I think... Still waiting to, like, encounter something, though. Like, I know it's coming. Something's gonna pop out. I'm not mad. Goes back to Mad Meeks. I'm sorry. No thank you. There was our no thank you moment for this one. Oh god. He's risen up against my power too many times anyway, so it's probably for the best. But yeah, no Gerald yet. Somebody, like, reached out and, kind of gave me some, like, tips on things that I can do, and managed to get me some, like, humane traps to, like, try and, like, put out. So, like, we've got traps out around our house now. And we're kind of just hoping that, break so you don't go insane. Exactly, exactly. It's for everyone's sanity, primarily mine. I just... Alright, totally got this. Never mind. Ooh, so cute. Oh, thank you. It's like I'm much better with saying uwu than I am with, what's the other one? Ara ara.
Got this. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. You're not saying anything. Oh, God, say anything. Say anything.
Oh! Oh! Sorry! I thought it was on. I was just so caught up watching.
The Rocky theme and everything. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God. Okay.
Hey!
And then
That
from
was
here,
close.
I can do that. So you just gotta make it now.
Oh. Small guard sounds like Jason Statham. Oh, yes! Fuck yeah! Okay, beautiful. One down. Oh. We can find. They see me? Look, I tried my best. It didn't work out. We're scrapping plan B and going with plan A. Yeah. Seems like a solid choice. Appreciated. But of sooner than that. That looks like a key, right? I guess I should like attempt to draw the things. Y'all are harsh. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna cheat.
Time extended.
Pokemon, but you can be middle-aged and divorced. That's my kind of game. I would fit perfectly. I'd be like, I just can't let go of my youth. Typical millennial. Ooh-wee. Look at us go. I haven't died for like at least like 2 minutes, I think. Fuck. Spoke too soon. check out my socials. Join Discord. Meeks wears an eye patch, exactly. Oh, am I gonna get it this time? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I didn't think I'd get it! Oh, hello friend, you are the best. Later, Tater. I was like looking into tits again. Solves complex math problem, finds a new virus. Ooh. Yeah. That's okay.
Please. No, clip that shit. I'll clip it right.
It's the rat game. It is. We're still Not 100% sure how well it's gonna work though. How's it going, Asia? Hi! I hear you have recovered while still having a... Welcome in. Cheers.
What's that?
Yeah. Sorry everybody, I'm back. We're experimenting with, we're experimenting with, like, different Christmas drinks, I guess. So, Mr. Meeks was making some sort of, like, mulled beer beverage, which I guess is what the timers were for. I don't know why we're making it now, but that's okay. So I also apologize for what will probably be the downfall of my ability to read even more so, because he was like, here you go, you can try it. So now I have a very hot mug of beer. We'll see how this goes. Okay, who's this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
Very clovey. I like cloves, but...
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Man, I can't believe how much money we made off bottles. Okay.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
As long as I don't breathe in before I take a sip, I think I'm okay. How did you manage to blow through the entire national treasury? That is pretty impressive, actually.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
You said it, Necktie. I'd like to sleep on gold, hustler style. The king is the king, and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. Deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But
I'd sleep on a thing of
you
gold.
haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
His what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Oh boy.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Oh, dang. So he's addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
It's a lot to process.
Courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Well, please, connect me with the higher realms.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by
Hey, hi! How are you?
cleaned out the royal
Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever it is that you prefer. Are you excited for this week? I don't even know. Thank you, thank you. Here, get you a shout out. Have you been blessed at least with snow? Oh my god, you're getting into Marvel Rivals too. I love the Santa hat. Thank you. I also have a teddy bear, technically. Aren't I cute? Oh, of course. So much snow and coldness here. I feel that. I was really upset. I want to say like 3 or 4 days ago because I 100% thought that all the snow was going to melt before next week or this week, I guess. So like I'm in a weird like everything's too cold for life state. Although I have a feeling you weren't actually probably that far from me. I have a feeling that we are probably in the same like time zone. Maybe, maybe not. But it was like -15 most of today, and like the snow is just like shitty snow. East Coast? I'm like, I guess technically I'm central, but Eastern time, yeah. I consider East Coast to be Atlantic in my head, but I'm like near Toronto. Also -15 here. Although it felt colder, I feel that, honestly. I had my heat up all day, and I've been, like, freezing. Like, your girl's wearing reading socks with, like, extra layers all day. I was baking, and then afterwards I was kind of like, man, I could leave my oven open. That'd be nice. Heat my house. It was so cold that my laundry, my washing machine, the pipes froze and I couldn't get water. I should have layered up more. It's the biggest mistake people make. Not enough layers. Honestly, I prefer the cold though. Like, I would rather be cold and wear like 100 layers than be too hot and have no way of escaping the heat. 100%. Good. I'm glad I'm not in the same, or like not alone. And we're gonna move ourselves back and like cover up Kim's face again. We really could cover up our face too. We're pretty nasty looking with our permanent smirk, but I hate sweating and being stinky. Same. Oh my god, same. You know what's the worst? When you're cold, but you can tell that you're also like too warm. But it's like, oh, I don't want to take anything off. I miss actual cold weather. We'll move back to Washington. Saying. Just saying. How about we swap for a while, and then I can be really upset by your hot weather, and you can be really upset by my cold weather after a while. It's like a win-win, and then we can switch back and go, whew!
By communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's
upset? Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be too upset. You can, we'll do a swap, and then ultimately you can just stay. How's that? That's a good thing too. I'll just slowly get everybody to come up this way. Instead of the reverse, although I think the reverse is more likely to happen. I think last time Mr. Meeks was looking at jobs, we were looking at New York. Seems a little too big for me, I don't know. New York or Texas. Ugh. Nothing wrong with them. But at the same time, it's a bit of a... I'll have major culture shock if I ever move to the States, I think.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Oh. Man, seeing other people play Marvel Rivals makes me really want to play, but at the same time, in my very limited experience playing it, I'm like, I don't know if I could get into this. Like, I liked Overwatch playing it with other people, but not by itself. You should play? Yeah, I'm like level 5. And I'm not very good, and I'm really struggling to find characters that agree with me, but I think it's like I'm falling into a weird problem where I'm either playing with like randos, which is fine. Girl, I'm like level 10. Oh, hell yeah. My favorite character to play so far, it's between Thor and Mantis. That's it. Or Punisher, because Punisher seems to be the only one I can stay alive as. Actually, Winter Soldier was okay too, except then I ran into the problem where I went against another team that was just like exclusively like Punisher and Winter Soldier, and they kicked my ass, and then it wasn't fun. But yeah, I was playing with other people, and it was like I'm either playing with randos who are kind of in the same level range as me, or I was playing with friends, and they were just like way too good. So I don't know if it has like any sort of matchmaking scaling where you get put with people who are similar level and skill sets as you, but holy shit, could I not do anything? By God.
The statue
It was
is
rough.
supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
But hey, I should play. If you ever want to play, or if anybody else wants to play Marvel Rivals with me, actually, maybe I will open it up. This is my username, so everybody's more than welcome to add me. I don't know how to add other people, unfortunately, so I leave it in everybody else's hands. I'm down, hell yeah. Let's freaking go. Mika P was taken, or Meeks at least was taken, so I opted for something original. It felt right at the time. Is that just supposed to capture a moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time?
People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face
Adding you right now? Hell yeah.
doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi
Alright, well,
think of him
hopefully I
in
catch
death.
you online sometime. Think Jeff or Squirrel Girl would be good for you? You think? I tried Jeff. Very briefly. God, now I just kind of want to start it up. I think it's one of those games, though, that's supposed to be like a pain in the ass to capture on Steam, is what or OBS. I heard it's a pain in the ass to capture for streaming. I tried Jeff briefly, but I think just like my lack of understanding of the skills going into matches, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. And then every single time I'm against a Jeff, they kick my ass because they shoot me off the edge. It's like a more lethal Lucio boop. I'd be willing to try Squirrel Girl, though.
Hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider.
Yes.
It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Damn, I'm pretty impressive. If not those two, I say get close and personal Wolverine. I want to try Wolverine more too, because I tried them once and I think I was just like playing against the wrong team for them.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death.
I
But
love
you
these
got
dialogue
girls on your
options
side,
so
baby.
much.
Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
Yeah, I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not. Yeah, let's just say yeah, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Oh god, because that guard guy's riding my ass? System's broken, man! There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it? Fucking taxes, man! It's so true. I don't know, why am I so poor? I added you? Hell yeah. Okay. I gotta finish this dialogue. I honestly am tempted to just open it up now. I was gonna play this all night. I can't deal with, like, the dialogue right now. It's too much. I probably won't in the end, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, systems broke. I'm gonna say fucking taxes,
That's
man.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass.
Damn.
They've got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for.
So true.
That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Holy shit. No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Opt in. Oh my god. Are you sure? Seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will deregulation help with that?
It's all about the tax issue, hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it.
Oh no. How's this work? Okay. Oh, it puts down my empathy. That's not good, probably. Hold up. First, you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere. Don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Oh, no. It's too many words. Okay. Research time's only an hour and 45 minutes, so that's kind of interesting. I don't really want to lose empathy, though. Because I don't think we have much to begin with. Like, it's not looking good. We'll leave it for now, because we already have, like, less composure from being a hobo. Maybe I should put the bag back in my hand. So we can see all of the bottles we can pick up to make money with. Feels important. We did make like $2 last time, so I don't see a negative really.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Snap your fingers in front of her face. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Grandma?
Nothing.
Nothing
The
at
smile
all.
just keeps widening. Her hair
Snap your
is
fingers in
grey,
front of her
like
face.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman.
Damn.
Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Kim being the logical one here, unbelievable. Doesn't he know how many cases I've solved? I'm an amazing cop. You can tell from, like, my appearance. Probably. It also really bothers me that, again, this looks like a carton of cigarettes on the ground and we still can't get a frickin' cigarette. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man of his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
He's got an interesting cadence to how he speaks. Broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No. Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Ah, okay then, I'm thinking no.
Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of causes are we talking here? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you. I'll be going now.
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary.
Oh, I like
and
money.
Feed their families.
Don't think I've chosen any sides yet. I have some
Maybe
questions
you should
for
ask
you.
them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
All these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Man runs the hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yes.
No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Not choosing a side doesn't mean not being implicated too. Yeah, that's true. There's no way to actually be 100% neutral in any situation. Like, you can say you're neutral, but at the end of the day, the decision you make in being neutral still impacts things, no matter how you look at it.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders. Interviewing people about the murder that took place here behind the hostel
nothing about
cafeteria. Wow.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's tense.
He sure is.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
It really isn't my area of
We are not
expertise.
taking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work! You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly
What's
are
it
you
to you?
from? Deep-set suspicion droops from every syllable. I thought you looked really familiar for a second there.
No, don't think we've met before.
His eyes
I
narrow
came
in
to help
mistrust.
out
I came to help out the people. Already got that. I'm interested in your
You're all
background.
workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out of thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it?
Worked at Territorial.
Ring a bell?
Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there. Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well. Never heard of it. Are you lying?
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Damn.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
How bad could one guy be? You seem
Bad.
capable.
Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in,
Why
like
don't
all of you?
Go arrest them instead. I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Yeah, so do you,
It would be
Tensy
better
McTense
for the
pants.
neighborhood if you went on, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or
Different high, wheelchair lady's the side I'm choosing. Yeah, she seems pretty shady.
Scab?
Yeah, I'm a scab, poor, downtrodden, waves your fist, right to work.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor. Oh, man, Kuno. Kuno knows shit. I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyway? Nice talk, gotta get moving. Okay.
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere.
Sounds
the cops
familiar.
In his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kudo used us to what? Scare you? The probe into the armor? What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort
I
of
did some
technical
research
stuff?
into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
I can attest to that.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh,
About the
they're just
leggings?
gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Interesting.
All of it? There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Thank you for your
No problem.
cooperation, sir.
If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through the
I
gate?
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That simple? I just walk in?
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Oh,
Walk right
he
past
looks a
him.
little scary. Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
You enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation. Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Has anyone
Not
bested
yet,
him in
no.
physical confrontation?
He's incredibly strong.
Yeah, I got that impression.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Who are Dexter and Sinister? Are those my fists?
Sure.
I guess we can
Murder,
ask
huh?
him about the murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it?
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
Short
Sure
on
thing, my
money.
friend. I can help you out.
Flips a coin towards you. Can try and catch it.
The coin narrowly
Shit.
slips by your outstretched.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such.
Is it though?
It was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Say nothing.
Right,
Pocket the
always
coin.
glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not.
Okay, well. Guess maybe we can just see what happens if we go into this building. Case of strike, press button behind guard. Great tropical industrial. Okay. We might be a little out of luck here. I probably should have saved.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Damn.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
I don't know if she knows what it means.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
What do you mean? Size him up first. Body is unimportant. I'm the police and we need to get to the harbor. You don't have time to get into this now? Leave. Oh shit. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? Is it my smile? Like, I get it.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
Yes. A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
Must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Wow. My body's unimportant. Oh no, I'm gonna ask how it betrays me.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Oh wow. Wait, Al-Ghul? Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad? You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with Al-Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends. Oh! Okay, so our approach is to lie through our teeth.
It's not good.
Oh wow. Brutally honest. Well, you know, I can respect him for that.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Ugh.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Race stuff's unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. No,
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. Now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
I hate his babe.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the arbor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands.
Just let
and
me
to Boogie
through,
Street,
man.
And we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You surf the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Oh wow. Okay, I don't know if I want to get into that. You know anything about this mug? What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Oh, that might actually be a really good one to know.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt. You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry.
What's else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms.
Wow, he's really ripping me a new one here.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Wow. Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sir Leclef and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al Ghul.
Can't believe this guy.
That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Know anything about this mug? Show him the mug.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
This your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
You sure?
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Yes. Okay, let's try conceptualizing after we level it up.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
I want to learn this race theory of yours. So what could we... so we could become friends? Try to smile pathetically? Oh no. Need some of that race stuff in my brain? Sock it to me? No, I'd better not say anything on the topic. Okay.
Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have the devotion.
We still need to get into the harbor.
Unbelievable.
We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
God damn it. Well, that didn't go very well. least I got my bag. Okay, where does this leave us? We need... Maybe this guy knows about the mug. We already talked to him, but...
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Wow.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy, so you're just racist. Makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. On second thought, let's talk about something else.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So
This game's pretty loaded.
We Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, where else have you thought of? What else?
We Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
What? Wait, what's this cultural victory? Say nothing. Right, already made up my mind.
It's what the kids of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. Oh god. Not down with this? Why don't you go fuck yourself? Yeah, I like that answer, I think. Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Wow. This guy. Okay, what do we have for things that we can do? I guess we could go to the bookstore and see if they have anything that we can get us information on, like the tattoos. Did we meet anybody who's rich? No. Oh yeah, and Kuno had those pants. Those are really expensive though, if I remember correctly. Yoda's told you some unruly Union men gather in the mess hall at the Whirling Rags. They're not there today, but they'll likely eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay. I don't know where to go from here. I guess we could start just like dialing into random people that live in this building up here. That's one option for us, I guess. She looks sturdy. Old sports magazines tucked away in the dark corner. Who reads sports magazines nowadays, really? Another boring book just discarded here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Huh? Interesting.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Oh wow. She's weird.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Is it a romance?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental
I'd read it
rockstar
probably.
called the Anti-Star.
And then be like, ugh, I can't
He's
believe I
famous
did that.
for shooting morphine
Then
into
read
one
the
of his eyeballs
sequel
and
immediately
cocaine
after.
into the other. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Oh my god.
Understands she has erred against the customer.
What was the bad book choice? What was that about bad book choices? Oh, I'll read it, except then I'm gonna be like, wow, this is a bad book, and then still keep reading the series.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
Like, I'm reading a series right now. The first book, I was like, oh, it's not bad. I like the concept. The second book, I was like, oh my god. This girl annoys me so much. Can there be someone else, please? And then the third one, I was like, wow, I really hate this series. Everything seems to work out so well for everybody. And they're always falling to their knees because they're so traumatized all the time. Everybody just cries. Now I'm on the 4th book and everything just happily like falls into place constantly and everything works out for them. It's all rainbows and sunshine. Even though it's not. And I really can't stand this series. And I think I'm at 95% done the 4th book. And I'm like, God damn it, there's gonna be a 5th one because they didn't finish what they had to do. Get me out of here. And I'm probably still gonna read the 5th book.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Storekeep, can I buy these maps? Wait, no, I want to look at the map
The north
first.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
So I really gotta get through that harbor.
Houdon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
I wonder if I can buy these
I'm
maps.
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides,
Wow.
you can scarcely afford them.
Did
They're
she
quite
assume
valuable, though they might not look it. The map
my
of
bank
Martinez
account?
is 90 cents, though. That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From
Wow.
that some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. Always good to be informed
Guess
of
we'll
your
buy the map.
surroundings.
I don't know how useful it'll be, but like... Ugh, I don't want to talk to her, but I guess we should.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away.
Why is everything so dangerous
Why is
here?
everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Since this place calling me, I must investigate beyond the threshold.
My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains.
Thank you.
Just step away, dear sir. No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Oh.
What are you, a coward?
Into
Think
the
about the
unknown.
marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
It's a good point, Necktie.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you. You
Oh, I've
see
done
a
it now.
dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it
Ooh.
like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Well, maybe if you let me read your fucking books. That wouldn't be the case. Barely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Wow.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the
Your
grid.
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know how useful any of that's going to be to me. Okay. I think this might be where we end for today. And then we can pick up again later this week. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream next, but it's gonna be sometime between now and then. Probably, if I had to guess. Yeah. I just don't know 100% when. It could be tomorrow. It could be after Christmas. Who's to say? Probably won't be Christmas Eve or Christmas Day if I had to guess. If I do, it's gonna be like a weird, like short, unexpected stream at a random time. Like I know I get off work early on Tuesday, but I don't know if that's actually gonna be how it works out. So if I don't see you before Christmas, and that's something you celebrate, have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. And I'll let you know when I'll be streaming next. I'll try and post it on any of my socials. I don't know if I ended up actually adding Blue Sky, but that's something new that I'm trying to get into. I do know it's weird. It's been so long since I properly posted on Twitter that like it's hard to get into. But maybe someday. We're gonna have raid dev tonight, I think. Because I don't remember what I did last time. And he just got back into streaming, and he's playing Deep Rock, which seems fine. Bit of a different vibe. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get back into like posting on social media regularly. So please call me out if that is something that you do follow. And then YouTube, I've been trying my best to actually post VODs. So if you choose to go and look at any of them, please, please, please let me know if there's any changes I can make because I need opinions. Here's raid message. Feel free to take it or just like post some jams. That also works. I'm not opposed to that. Just going dancing. Maybe a rockin' stone. But I will see y'all around. Talk to you later, everybody. Pew.